vibe coding actually sucks. And yeah, you heard me right. And in this video, you will learn why letting AI doing all the coding for you will actually destroy your projects, cost you money and countless hours. We'll start by defining what the vibe coding actually is. Then we'll discuss pros and cons of it. And yes, there are some. And see in which scenarios you can actually become a vibe coder. Last but not least, I will show you how I am using AI to boost my productivity in coding. So you can just copy me and save yourself hours of work and frustration. At the end of this video, you will learn why vibe coding is a huge mistake and how you can vibe code the right way. If you are new to this channel, my name is Jacob and I'm the founder of Brainly, where I've been building custom AI agents and SaaS projects for over a year now. On this channel, I share practical strategies from my experiences so you can immediately apply them to your own work. So the concept of vibe coding is basically you let AI do all the heavy lifting, let AI do all the work for you, and you create the entire application solely based on prompts without reading any line of code at all. The higher level of vibe coding is you not even writing the prompts but speaking with the AI, but that leads to pitfalls and blindly copy pasted AI generated code without understanding it at all probably isn't the best idea, and I will explain to you why. So first of all, I have some security concerns with it. Imagine you're building a SaaS and you actually succeed, and some people sign up for your SaaS. And there's some really not a nice person, not even a good hacker, but a guy that knows basic of computer science can hack to your app in so many ways. And if you expose your customer data somewhere, then you're responsible for it. Not probably the best way to start your SaaS business, right? Okay, so second thing, let's assume your app is working perfectly fine. It prints you money, you have all the users, and now you need to add the new feature or fix some bug that came up. Where do you go in the code? How do you actually know why is the bug happening? Do you go to AI and try to fix it with AI? Probably you do. You're a vibe coder, right? But your lack of understanding of the entire code base, you have no idea what's going on, then fix one thing and 10 other things will break. Eventually, you will hit a roadblock that you can't really pass with just AI. And I'd like to call the roadblock the 90-10 problem. So it can either occur before you deploy your app and while you're still in the building stage, or when some bug comes up, as we just discussed. But let's assume right now you're just building the app, you haven't deployed it yet, and you implement feature by feature by feature, and now you see the feature that you want to implement is not working. So you send the best prompt as the best prompt engineer vibe coder. Please fix. It doesn't work, so you try better prompt, but it still isn't working. So you see the AI is stuck now at this point, and it's your role now to jump in and try to fix it. But wait, you don't understand the single line of code. You have no idea what's going on in there. You just see the output. You don't see the code. You have no idea what's going inside the code. So what do you do? So you have two options. Either you get too frustrated and just stop the project, or you try to fix it, asking AI about what does this line of code do? What is this piece of code? And you put the pieces together and start understanding the code base better and better, and then you identify the issue finally. The problem with that is that you have to understand most parts of the code base, if not the entire code base, in order to fix it. So at this point, you might as well not vibe code it up, but code it normally, because you lost more hours trying to understand the code than actually write it down the more traditional way. But now, don't get me wrong. I'm not an opponent of using AI for coding. There are actually some benefits of vibe coding and factual use cases that even I do. So let's explore them. First is fast prototyping or MVP development. Basically what AI enables us, it's going from idea to prototype in no time. You can even sit on a meeting with your friends when you discuss the app and try to vibe code it with some tool like Lovable, Zero, or Bolt during the meeting. And after the meeting, your friends are still in the idea stage where you just show them what you did during the meeting. Also, some super simple apps, some MVPs, some weekend side projects can be done in these tools. Second thing that is really good, it's basically lowering the barrier to entry. Because right now, you don't have to know the programming language. If you can speak English, you can basically build such prototypes. So the non-techies, the non-tech people that had some ideas, but they didn't have the resources, so either skills or money, now can build these side projects. Some developers might see it as danger, but I assure you, if you're a good one, you will have lots of work to do in the future. And the third aspect is that the future of these AI tools is actually bright. I think we are making so much progress over the past 2-3 years that it's crazy to comprehend. And tools like Devin are already trying to be this junior developer that you just give him a task and it goes and builds an app for you, creates a feature, creates a PR on the GitHub. And the AI agents as Devin or Lovable will become just way better. So in 5 to 10 years, probably the vibe coding will be a bit easier, but yeah, it's still in the future and it's still a lot of development needed in order for these agents to work so well that we don't need developers at all and have just product managers. Okay, so now let's talk a bit about how I am using AI to code, because don't get me wrong, I'm not a vibe coder, I don't really like this approach, but I am using AI for coding. So I treat AI as my companion, as my tutor, as my senior developer, and basically I ask him to teach me. So each line of code I ask AI to write, if I don't understand, I will ask it to explain. So I always specify the structure. I always provide full context of what I'm trying to do, of what effect we are trying to achieve. This is my way of using these AI agents for coding. Let's also talk a bit about the coding tools like Cursor or Windsurf. So basically these are both IDEs, super AI powered with agentic features. I don't want to talk about them in depth during this video. I just want to draw a line between tools like Cursor and Windsurf and, for example, Lovable, Zero, Bolt, etc. The tools like Cursor and Windsurf are IDEs, so basically it's like VS Code or any other IDE, but with more AI features that enable the LLM having the context of your entire code base, so it's easier for you to work with. On the other hand, the Lovable, Bolt, Zero are more of autonomous agents that you just prompt and it builds for you an app. You don't really edit the code manually there, rather you just keep on prompting and you see the output, and if you like it, you stick with it. If you don't like it, you send another prompt to edit it. What you can do is connect these two and, for example, code some simple app in Lovable, then bring it to Cursor, learn about this app, understand this app, and then edit it in Cursor. So just use the right tool for the right task. Don't be afraid of AI. AI is your great companion, but always treat AI as a productivity tool. Because if you compare it, you can have a guy with no AI at all and with AI. And if the first one does the job easier and faster, then what's the advantage of AI, right? So to summarize, in my opinion, in the next few coming years, software engineers, software developers will become more of a product managers, where they will have these powerful agents that they can code with, but they will still need to understand the code. The context here is crucial. We will be providing the LLMs with as much context about our project as possible, what we're trying to achieve, what we're trying to build, what tech stack are we using, what tools, what libraries. Basically, you provide it with all the context, but in order to do it, you still need to have all this technical knowledge. And then the AI will be as your companion, helping you code, but according to your rules, according to what you are trying to achieve. And that's my bet on the future, that we will become more of a product managers than software developers. I mean, it's happening right now, so we don't even have to go this far into the future. So with that in mind, my software engineers, or maybe I should say product managers, If you're not sure what these AI agents are, I recorded this video for you explaining the AI agents in 5 minutes, the way I wish someone had explained them to me when I was starting out.